Hey, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be installing the Sirocco fans into the Patriot X1. So I've got two fans, one for me and one for the wife. So I'm just heading out to Road Tech Marine to grab a couple of things that I'm going to need to connect them up to the 12 volt system. So we'll head out there, I'll show you what I get and how much it is, and then I'll head back home about 20 minutes, 15 minutes and set the tent up, and then we'll show you how to connect up all the wiring and stuff, and these C-clips that go on the back of the fan, so I can clip them onto the pole so they sit up there quite nicely out of the way. So we just got out to Road Tech Marine at North Lakes. We'll go in, we'll check out, see what we can get to hook them up to the 12 volt system. So Road Tech Marine have got the Sirocco 2 fans. These are the ones I've got, but I've got them in the black, and they're here for $199. So if you're looking for Sirocco fans, Road Tech Marine. Two of these tube gaff holders, they're the 25mm, and you need 4 of those. So they're $1.95. Then you also need some 2.7 solder splice heat shrink, so that you can put both wires in and heat them up, and there's a little solder bit in the middle that'll melt, and then it'll heat shrink it up so no moisture can get in there. So one pack of those, $5.95. Then I've grabbed 2 sets of red and black gold crimp cables, so you can use those, and plus that's heat shrink, so you can melt that up and heat it down and shrink it up so no moisture gets in there as well. So 2 sets of those. Then I'm grabbing one of these fused cigarette lighter plugs, and I'll just cut the end off and join it up to the 3-way core connection I've got. So that's all I need. So I'll grab those, head back home and connect it all up. I've got my fans here. So I got the black Sirocco fans. So with these fans, they're like they swivel every different way, that way, this way, and you can swivel them that way. So they're a good fan, they're nice and quiet. So I'll show you what I've done anyway. So I went and bought the cigarette lighter. It had just a normal end on it, so I cut that off. And with my hardcore kit that I got, it was one of the biggest kits you can get for the hardcore LED lighting for the awning, and it just come with so much line. So I had plenty of this, and one of these 3-way splitters. So what I've done is I've cut off one end of the splitter just here, and with those splice things you got, I just joined the black, the positive and the negative into here to my splitter. Heated that up, it melted the solder and joined all the wires. So that was done. So that's connected to the cigarette lighter. So I'll put that up there. So with your fan, because I had all this lead, I just snipped off one of the ends. Make sure it's not the end that actually goes into your splitter. So it's got to be the male end. So I'll cut off the male end, and then that's where you connect it into the bottom of the fan. That's where you just take those 2 screws off and put those little fittings on there, connect that up, and then put the wires back in. So I'll just show you how to put the backing plate back on. So once you got your backing plate on, then you got these pole gaffer sort of like clips. So you just need 2 screws. I just got some old screws I had lying around, like bits and pieces, and they just mount in here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we'll just chuck those in. In. And then this one. That's in. We'll do the other one. So that just goes on the other side. Just there. There. They don't have to be super tight. So that's there. So that's pretty much it. Wire doesn't get squashed. And so you got your pole clips on there. So they'll just clip onto the pole when we put it in, and I'll show you how to do that. So one lead was longer than the other. I sleep on one side and Miss sleeps on the other, so you had to the length of the cord. So what I'll do now is I'll take all this, put it up in the tent, and I'll show you how it all connects up. Okay, so over where the light switch is, so that's your light switch there, so on that side, so if you're looking at the bed from the bottom, from the floor, it's on the right hand side. Grab your light, and see this pole that's coming up, I clip it, so with those clips there, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. It just clips straight onto there. So you just push it in. And that's it. It's pretty much on. It doesn't fall down. There's a little Velcro thing there. It doesn't have to be on there tight. You can swivel it around, point it down at you. And then your speed switches are just there. So yeah, it's handy. And when you wake up in the morning, we actually flick our bed up. So when you do that, you just push them out the way like that, so the bed doesn't hit them on the way in and out. And so what I do with the cord, I go to the back of these poles, and your sig socket. So that side's done. Then grab the wifey's fan, same as before. On the pole, on the other pole, goes down to that little Velcro strap, so it can't drop down any lower. And there you have it. There's the other fan. You can direct it down, straight down, push it around, and then when you want to flip the bed up, you just push them over like that, nice and flat, so they're out of the way. But when you leave and you're packing up, you take them off. You don't leave them in the tent because they'll just get squished. So then with this cord, just run around the poles, around the pole, and then now we're going to connect up the three-way splitter. and the cigarette, 12 volt cigarette. Okay, so we got our splitter. So they're male. So then where the fans, this is connected to the fan, we just plug these into here. Like so, and then just do it up. That's that one done. Then the other side, same again. There's a little notch where you got to line up, that's all. It's sometimes a little tricky. Yep, that one's in. Push that in. Wind it up. So that's all on. And then just grab your cigarette lighter. Plug. And then down in here, in there, you just plug it in. So what I'll do now is I'll go down to the red vision and I'll show you how to turn on the 12 volt. So just coming around to the red vision, red arc, power it up. So what you want to do is this one here, scroll down, and then you got your 12 volt just there. Push that one, it'll go green. Yep. So now we got whatever USB points, like these ones, all those. Your numbers will come on for your airbags. These ones here. So when I run my lights for the awning, all that there comes on when you turn the 12 volt system on. So as long as it's green, like that, it's going to work. So when you turn your 12 volt on, just make sure come around your sig lighter and make sure you got your red light. That means you know everything's connected up. You should have power. So then you come around to your fans. So this is the switch here. They're just like real long switches. This one here up the top, that's for your speed. So you got 3 speeds. So that's the first speed. It's super quiet. That's second, and it's nice. So that's flat out. So that's, if you're laying down here, it's just it's not loud at all. They don't rattle. So if you click it again, it turns off. And then on the bottom, the bottom switch, you got these little lights here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those lights right there. So when you push the other switch, when you got it on, so I'll just turn it back on. You got a timer, how long it stays on, and you got 12 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours, and 3 hours. So, but that only comes on when you got it on. So if you got it there, it'll be on for 12 hours, then it'll turn off automatically. But if it's not on, if you press the timer, it doesn't work. The actual fan's got to be on for the timer to work. So there you go. That's 3 hours, 6, 9, and 12. And then no timer. So yeah, there you go. So what I'll do now is I'll fold these in like that, push them right in like that. So I'll show you how, because we in the morning when we're not sleeping, we fold our bed up out the way. So, and we have our bags down here, just so we've got more room for a change room and whatnot. So I'll show you. So you can see how the fans are up there. They're out of the way, nice and flush. So I'll show you how to fold the bed up, and they're not in the way. All the cords are out the way, and yeah, job done. So I'm just going to fold the bed up, and I'll just show you how it misses the fans. Fans are out of the way, they don't hit, and you can fold the bed down. So there you have it. the Sirocco Fans. So I've got one more tip. So with your doors, this one's the skinnier one, and then you've got another bit wider one on the other side. When you roll these up, you don't have to roll them up from the bottom and just like all the way up to the top. You don't have to do that. So I'll give you a little tip of how you do it. Just go like that, into a triangle, there, and then roll it up. It's half the time and it's heaps quicker. So I'll just take you around to the other side. This is the bigger one. This is your bigger one. So you just grab it like that, and you just do it in the triangles. There. So go to this side, go to that side, fold one in, and then straight up. Easy. There you go. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If there's any comments, leave a comment. Let us know how you hook up your fans in your tent, because I ain't no auto sparky, and that probably looked pretty rough. So, but it works and it keeps us cool. So yeah, give us a like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next vid.